morning, guys. Okay, so I'm sweaty. I did my workout before going live with you guys this morning. So I have a super busy day. And today is like the rest day, or you could run, walk, swim. On this program, we have 3 days that are rest days. They could be active recovery. Hey, Deborah, they can be a full, complete rest day. They can be a run day, a walk day, a yoga day, a cycle day, whatever we want. So this is my first time running since having this done. I wanted to run over the weekend, but I couldn't. So it was nice to hit the pavement this morning. It felt really good. So I'm just finishing up hydrating my body, and then I'll shower and get ready for work. Good morning, Mom. So it feels good that it is 7:45, and this girl's workout is complete. So that feels really, really good. I'm cooling off while I'm chatting with you guys, and then, I'll take my shower, wake up the kids, spend a little time with them, do a little bit of work on my health and fitness business, and then off to the salon I go for the remainder of the day. So it's a super busy day today, but I can get it all done. I already have my food packed, and Natalie's food packed for the day for work. So anyways, I wanted to talk about this specific topic because it's something that, like, my daughter asks me all the time. My son doesn't show an interest, but my daughter asks me a lot, like, how do you know you're with the right person? How do you know it's the right one? Well, first of all, I tell her all the time, you're a teenager. You don't need to know that right now. But I was definitely thinking about relationships and stuff on my run. When I do my workouts, it's not so much of clearing my mind. It's more of that relief, that stress relief. When I run, that's more like my mind medicine, my M&M, so to speak. And that's where I think, like, I try to organize all my thoughts, get through all my thoughts, work through them. If I have something on my mind or on my heart or something that's bothering me, that's when I think about it. Because I have my music in the background, which really gives me, that good attitude, that good mindset, because you guys know I love music. And then I just think, I'm not even thinking about what my legs are doing. I'm just going. So this morning, I set out to just do one lap around the block. And then as I started, my legs felt good. My head wasn't hurting. So I went ahead and just did 2 miles. I try to do like 2 miles every day that I run, but Sunday and Sundays I shoot out to do 3 or 4, even if I have to take a walking break. But today's thought was about relationships and knowing when you're with the right person. And this is my view on it, is you're with the right person when you're willing to put the work in to make the relationship work. If somebody says relationships are easy, I think it's a crock of shit. All relationships need some sort of work. Some relationships, the work is harder than other relationships. So if somebody says a relationship's easy, maybe they're comparing it to an old relationship. But all relationships take hard work and dedication. You have 2 totally different people with 2 totally different personalities, totally different views on life. Maybe your views might be a little similar, but the way you go about doing things, everything, you have 2 individual people. So there is no way with 2 individual people, everything's gonna run smooth all the time. So to know, hi Jennifer, good morning. So to know you're with the right person is when you are willing to continually put in the work. You are willing to talk through problems and find a solution. You are willing to do whatever it takes to figure out how to make the 2 of you work. So instead of the 2 of you being like this, you're like this, and you're willing to work at that until that happens. And then when that happens and you find what works, you continue putting the work in. That is when you know you're with the right person. It's just, you don't even think twice about it. You don't question if you want to try. You don't question if it's the right thing to try, because you are willing to try. Hey, Kathy, you are willing to try anything to make it work. Alex is in my relationship is not easy. Blended family is not easy. And we have had to work on some of the same things for years until we're fine, and it's finally starting to work. So, most people at that point would have walked away when you're still working on the same situation year after year after year. A lot of people nowadays try once, it doesn't work, they give up. Our divorce rate is so high right now. compared to what it used to be. Because back in the day, when you got married, that was it, and you just figured out how to make it work. Nowadays, you try once and you're like, don't work, bye. So you know you have found the right one when you are willing to continue working and continue finding solutions, figuring out how to make it work. I mean, we've sat down many times as a family with the kids, talked about things, got them to give some solutions because it involves them as well, to figure out how to make this whole blended family work. So this is just everything that was going through my mind, you know. Like Alex and Ryan had a hard time for a while. Hey, Debbie. And, you know, now they are finally, like, at that point where they're getting along. I don't know if it's because Ryan has matured a little more, or I know both of them have made some changes. But, you know, if you're in a relationship to where you don't want to put the work in, to you it's not worth it. Like, if it's not easy, you don't want to do it. You're not with the right one. Like, it doesn't matter how hard it is. It doesn't matter if you have to keep saying the same thing over and over and over. To you, all that will matter is that everything feels okay. And you will continue to do what you have to do to make everything feel okay. And to make everything feel like it's just not easy, but it's smooth. A happy place. You are willing to continue. Hello, my grand peeps, good morning. You're willing to continue to push and continue to try. That's when you know you have found the right one. So that's just all the stuff that was going through my mind on my run this morning. So I didn't even do any reading yet. I had my old school booty music playing on my headphones, and I was just going. My feet were hitting that pavement, and that's everything that was going through my mind. So I figured I would chat with you all about it like I always do, because I felt it was a really good topic. Because like I said, divorce rates are so high because people aren't willing to put the work in. And I am divorced, but, well, not now. My previous, I'm remarried. But, however, I kept trying to put the work in, kept trying to find solutions, kept trying, the other half was not. So we weren't the right ones. Both people have to be willing to put the work in. It is not, okay guys, relationships are not a 50-50 thing. Okay, it's not 50%, 50%. It's 100%, 100%. Both people need to put 100% in. Oh, thank you so much. So sorry, I was reading something on my phone from Instagram. So it's not a 50-50 street. Hey, Becky, it's 100-100. Both individuals in any relationship, whether it's a marriage, a friendship, parent and child, it needs to be each person in that relationship giving 100%. And if you're not willing to give 100%, it's not the right relationship. Plain and simple. If you're fighting yourself to give 100%, if you're finding yourself like, whatever, you don't put in any effort to make that person feel special, or you don't put in any effort to figure out a solution to a problem, think about the relationship and see if it's really the right one for you. Hey, Lauren. So that's the topic that I had for you guys today. For those of you just hopping on, I hope you go back to the beginning and watch the replay. Hey, Mandy, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. I'm going to go get showered and get ready for work because I got to go to the salon in a few hours. And then I'm going to get my kiddos up and try to spend a little time with them this morning before I go. But I hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday, and I will see you guys later. Bye.